I'll still go with ASTER. Like I'm a big fan of Medusa. I think this hero is underpicked. What she brings to the table, to the team fights, late game potential. So ASTER it is.
That's a big lead to have at 15 against this team.
It is. Because the lanes aren't that weak either.
Yeah.
Careful here. Okay.
And there's the Icarus dive away.
Just going to secure the rune.
Getting one shot away from silence too. Getting a little risky. Ooh, it'll be top.
Yeah.
Picked up by the Phoenix. White Album in trouble with a rotation in from Fade. As that bottle just to sip on a second. X-Nova trying to fight Borax. One more right click and he gets first blood. Stays with the Phoenix.
It's not the worst. There was a big misplay by the puck. He orbed 1 second too early.
Yeah.
So he, you know, you don't want to jaw on top if you don't know whether the rune is going to spawn there. Orb ended at 3:59.
Again, if you don't think you're going to be going into a big team fight and they're looking to fight up towards top, this might be the best way to go about it.
Yep.
So they get behind Borax. They've got the Astro Imprisonment. Line up the Meteor Hammer. Arena comes down. They'll also land the Arrow. Quick kill out of the Phoenix. Mars goes away as X-Nova has some help. So XXS will TP away all the way back home.
They really need an Astral setup for an Arrow. Because that's really the only reliable stun they have, the Arrow after the Astral setup. Oh, Coil on the Abba.
Pop borrowed time. He'll get locked in via the Arena. Ursa's coming over, thinking about helping, but Ajit then turns away. He'll let his cub die.
Yeah, but 2 big ults expended and has a Grove Bow, one of the best boost items in the game. Yeah, you don't want that fight, buddy. Astral though. Arrow? Do we have it?
Arrow.
Just off the mark again. That's the 4th time I've seen that.
Yeah.
Like he seems a little bit unsure of what the timing actually is.
And they used Moonlight Shadow, I think hoping that they could take this fight. Maybe using that Moonlight Shadow to stay under the guise of invisibility. They'll go in, they look at the Medusa, they've got the Ravage, and now the Starstorm out of the Nyx Assassin. Monet goes right to the Stone Gaze, 2-man stun for the Nyx. It hits onto Chalice as well as this Ursa. They've got the Supernova behind them as well as the Arena around 4 of these heroes. It's going to be problematic for EHOME. XM left out of the fray, it stuns up a couple. The Waning Rift on a 4. White Album, he helps to get that kill on a Fade, but they still have 4 heroes alive. Can they get anything out of this for the side of EHOME? They finally take out Lanham. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Aja with the Earthshock away. Illusory Orb jaunts to it, but it's in the Roche pit, gets behind XM. Waning Rift, do they have the damage? He's getting quite low with the Veil on him. Finally the kill from XXS. 3 heroes down to the side of EHOME, and all they lose is a Nyx Assassin. EHOME popped everything. Now they find Chalice. They had that ward down. They knew where he was. They've got the Dream Coil. They catch him, they kill him, and they'll take the 4th. A good fight from Aster.
4-0 trade, right? Nobody died. Or 4-1?
Just the Nyx.
Our Nyx Assassin died?
Yeah.
So if you want to make these plays, which they do.
They'll try again. They have to try again.
They have 2 BKBs. Now it's go time for them. They can kill this Dusa if they're all 5 there, for sure.
They need to make sure this smoke pops only on the Dusa.
Oh, they know, though. They know.
Moonlight Shadow, they're coming over. Arrow thrown in. Do they catch any vision? They'll find the Medusa. Gush, Manta, into the Stone Gaze immediately, and look at the Scotty. Ajit forced to use that Enrage and already walk away, but they've got the Arena down. That's around Chalice, the Spear as well. BKB's been popped by XM. They've got the Ravage, but not doing enough damage onto the Medusa. Still standing tall, looking over as just these shots coming through, killing off the EHOME side. Sanity's his drop. Medusa getting low, but it's just not enough. Supernova pops, Sunray on top of the OD. They'll get the kill on XM. They take out Ajit. They'll look for the full team wipe as there's a buyback from X-Nova, but what can he do? Fade and Chalice just retreat behind the tier 2 tower. And again, Aster, all they lose is 1.
He's raid boss territory already. He
I
has a
don't know how
bash
you
on
break through
Ursa,
him.
but
again, you're fighting in a Stone Gaze. If you can reset after that and have everybody available, maybe. They know at least
they
somebody's
know,
there.
they know. They definitely know that they're smoked up. Like, you can see their positioning. It's very crisp.
And they're looking to break smokes. They're keeping themselves spread out, so nothing big really lands on them. They've got the Moonlight Shadow. There's the Sentry down for the Radiant side. Chalice moving forward. Spike Carapace. Arrow hits onto the Nyx Assassin. They look over as they take out Fade immediately. Ravage is popped, but the BKB comes out from XXS. They have the Arena down and around on X-Nova, and here comes the Stone Gaze. They get the kill to White Album, so they've taken out this puck. He does have buyback. Right click's coming into Chalice, who pops his own BKB. Finally, the Tide Hunter gets away as the Astro Imprisonment is onto Monet. So, Just this one hero dead on the side of Aster and EHOME. They'll look to kill off the Ursa. Stun after stun, lining him up, but Ajit walking away, now potentially with help from XM, who drops the Sanities, but is stunned up by the Spike. Carapace pops the BKB, but he's on the run from the Sunray, as well as the right clicks from the Medusa. Lanham moving forward, Supernova pop, that BKB will run out, and so will his life. XM ends up dead. Borax on a killing spree. Aster, yeah, they do lose White Album on top of everything the Medusa already has, and it's on to the high ground. They didn't even break the Aegis. It's still in Monet's hands for a while. and just 2 shots, 2 misses.
He has to be careful here.
Sunray almost burning him out. Chalice doesn't have a Ravage to work with. Now he's been silenced. The 2-man Dream Coil, Fade in trouble. He's destroyed, melted off the map. Chalice on the run. Even with the BKB, his life is short.
And this might just be the GG. We'll have to see if they can mount the defense. They don't have any ults.
Things will start coming up. Sanity's not up for another 50.
They need to ask for the Medusa like 5 times. Get her mana pool to like 600. You can keep stacking them up, and eventually Medusa is not as tanky.
But again, still working with that Aegis.
Another Astral, lost another 400 mana. But
still going for the racks.
Yep, that's 2 sides down.
Chalice has Ravage. They might make a move. BKB's been popped by Ajit, but immediately the Stone Gaze goes after Lanham. Just doesn't have the damage to do more than that. The Dream Coil is out, and with 1 health remaining, XM goes into the Astral Imprisonment. They've got the Supernova down. They get the kill on Ajit. They'll take out XM. This is looking like the end for them. Moving so quickly for Aster. The incredible speed of their rocket making EHOME's trip very short. Aster, they take game 1, and it looks pretty simple for them.
Yeah, I really just feel like there was a huge... The lineup can win. I mean, at any point in the game, you're pretty much going to be at a disadvantage, you know?
Yeah.
You're outdrafted for sure, but you have a chance to win, which is, we said, you crush those laning stages, you know?
He's playing into Raid King.
Okay, it's not the best hero versus Drow Ranger, really. It's something that they've played before. That's Swift Blink, Raid King just owning.
XM getting lit
SF
up.
is a tough matchup, always. It's just the raise damage is pretty intense. Drow Ranger struggling a bit more than I thought he originally would. But again, it's OD. OD is brutal to lane against. Oh, Lanham.
Getting low, 1 more shot, and it will be there from Fade, who is low himself, but not scared to finish off the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, but then, especially then, you know, you gotta rotate away because SF is just gonna get stronger. He's almost 1k ahead of you already. Farming up some stacks.
I will say, throughout the DPC season so far, I'm a little disappointed in XM's play. Hold on, Arena down. They've got the Waning Rift now. The Dream Coil used, but the stun comes in from the Nyx Assassin. They get the kill on a Chalice. They've rotated over White Album. They'll break the leash, get stunned up. XM with the Illusory Orb. He's out of there, but I'm not sure this Tusk will make the same escape. Snowballs in, 1 more right click needed. Under the tower just in time. White Album can't get a second for him and Aster. I think they've dropped back a little bit. I don't know. I think XM's like 10 or 14 now. But he was up there at 1 and 2 for a long time. Oh, the Fissure comes in. The triple raises are in. White Album getting the kill on XM, and that will slow down this Puck's game immensely in about that 15-minute mark, and it's not looking like they're going to be at that point. They are setting up over mid. They've got Chalice nearby, working on that Blink Dagger, still a ways out from it. And the only ones who are going to show are Borax and Lana. Dream Coil comes through. That's through onto the Nyx Assassin, but the Fissure making this difficult to come in on. Good shards, the Arena down. This is all for a 5 position. Nyx Assassin, White Album comes in. He's got a double damage, looking to push something back on EHOME. Astral Imprisonment, Meteor Hammer, right on top of Chalice. They get 1, probably 2 with X-Nova now running under the tower. They land the Fissure, need 1 more shot. Coming in from XXS. And it's a 3k lead, a 2-for-1 trade.
Yeah, I mean, tilting is a real thing in Dota, especially in Pro Dota, where it feels like every move you make just gets countered, you know? And you force yourself into really bad positions because of that.
Arena down, go for the snowball,
this is good.
And where's the Walrus Punch coming in? White Album drops.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Dream Coil.
Nice, got another one.
They're looking.
Oh, they don't have vision
Yeah,
though.
they don't have vision, but they could still get this kill potentially. They want the tier 1 tower, and they'll get it.
Because Wraith King is not really at his strongest at all. He just finishes Midas.
Looking for the Radiance, but also you've got Earthshaker who's getting close to that Blink Dagger. That's going to be a big timing for them. They'll find Nyx Assassin again. Lanham does this a lot. Kind of just sacrifices his body to not defend, but maybe keep heroes down here a little bit longer.
I mean, the last game he already had a questionable TP, which is pretty much the same thing. Same hero, same position.
Yeah, I'm trying to like
yeah.
bail him out a little bit.
Smoking up immediately though. Trying to defend the mid tower, I believe. They might be a little bit slow though.
He's near, and well, they've got the Blink Dagger on the OD. Astral Imprisonment into the Meteor Hammer. Borax is here, doesn't need to use that Echo Slam. The silence is in, the fissure is out, and they'll get the kill. They'll take the first life from this Wraith King, and they kill Monet twice. So the 4 heroes that aren't over bottom do end up taking out the 1 position on Aster. At the same time, it only takes 2 to take Drow down bottom.
I mean, this is what they're good at, right? Accumulating all that gold. They have 2 very fast farmers, and they've gotten away with it all. Drow Ranger is still farmed though, and we said she can't take over these kind of games.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll find Monet
again.
again. Reincarnation not available, but the Spear with the Walrus Punch pushes him over the walls. Not going to matter.
Double damage, God's Rebuke.
Take out Monet. And don't you want to fight before these BKBs?
For sure. Like, if they have both BKBs up, they got away with what they wanted, you know? The super greed. You got to make something happen now.
I almost would say it's Ultra Greed. Blink Spear. That's through onto XXS. And a quick kill. This combination's working. Tusk, Mars, they're getting kills. They're doing their thing. But we haven't seen much from really the rest of them.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much from XM, who gets caught. Yule's Requiem and the stun from Lanham.
This time it's perfect.
And that's right on the money.
Yeah. They don't have anything to go through BKB at this point. Even Puck is building a Desolator rather than an Aghanim Scepter, which I don't like at all.
Yeah, he's going phase shift attack. Dream Coil. Down onto White Album. Walrus Punch. He's not getting out of this one. Way too deep.
All right, you know, you can be greedy, but
that's hyper greed. And
that is hyper greed. They need their BKBs. They recognize this as well. This is where the greed, you know, is getting more and more punished. I just feel, you know, can't help to think that it could have been... Oh, good Carapace here.
Stunned him out. Sanity's BKB, but Chalice dead right after that BKB. 10 seconds just for that. They're going to smoke. They're going to at least try for it.
Are they
go
going to
into the
smoke
pit
the
for a
Roche?
second.
No. Looking to kill instead, and then get the Roche after.
The Radiant's back on. They've got the Vendetta with the stun. Fissure comes in. X-Nova's dead.
And into Roche.
From there, you don't have your Abaddon. They'll buy back. They're going to want to go for this. They have Dream Coil. They have Arena.
They have no BKBs though.
Maybe they can make something happen, but they got to get there quickly. They're starting to converge onto the pit. The damage not really taking out this Roche quickly for Aster. White Album's in there with Monet. And some skeletons. There's the blink forward as well as the snowball that's coming through onto the Wraith King. They've got the Dream Coil down and around 3 of these heroes with the Spike Carapace. They'll miss the stun, but they've got themselves the Echo Slam coming through from Borax. BKB's been popped by XM. They've got themselves the Arena. They get the kill on a White Album. They'll take down the Shadow Fiend, Lanham, and Borax. 3 heroes gone to the side of Aster looking for Monet. BKBs and TPs out, but there's the Walrus Punch and the damage. They get the kill on a Monet. They take out 4 and EHOME are in to the Roche pit to claim their prize. Aegis in their hands, and the game sitting close to even.
Get all that bonus damage. Now with the Desolator.
Now they have a net worth lead. They have evaporated the lead that Aster once held. And they're on to the bottom tier 3.
And SF is not that strong, of course.
Spike Carapace, Snowball, that hits, as well as the Walrus Punch coming through into Lanham. Up in the air, Aster. Arena down with BKB being popped. They look over at XSS. They get the kill on Lanham. Now they'll look for more. Multi-shot. XSS. He's dead to Ajit. XM's popped the BKB. And they will finish the tier 3. Probably another set of racks. There's no Echo Slam to throw on this one. White Album. Well, not much you can do from that far of a distance. And it's a set of racks mid gone and a set of racks bottom.
Paying the price for that now.
So down 6K. Now they're on the other side of the coin. White Album trying to bring it back. Fissure. And the totem from a distance. Whoa! Blowing up the Drow. They end up losing Lanham. They'll pop the BKBs. They'll go after Monet. He's silenced up. The right clicks in. The reincarnation is popped. White Album looking for an opportunity to come through with BKB being popped by Monet as well as Ajit. XSS in deep, taking a lot of damage here. Right clicks through. Sanity's drop. Is it going to be enough? Blink Echo Slam from Borax is big. They take out Ajit and they'll look towards the rest. XSS has fallen. X-Nova soon to go. Fade right behind him with a foot in the grave. They will take out 4, and the only one to survive is XM. This time, the Echo, it rumbles, and it quakes at EHOME's feet, and they all drop dead. You know, he was waiting for that perfect moment, and he just saw them converge. 3 heroes, Fissure.
5-man smoke up here.
Shard with the help, and then the Echo Slam. So, Echo Slam's back up.
Do they expect this? Okay.
Smoke breaks, dust used, looking for Lanham because he's been the one breaking those smokes. Blink into the Dream Coil, Yule's up into the air. Now they've got the Snowball that hits on XSS as well as the Walrus Punch, the BKB being popped by XM as well as Chalice. They're doing enough damage on a White Album. They'll take him out, revolve him around. And now they'll look as White Album has bought back. Sanities has dropped the damage down with the Requiem from White Album. They kill off Ajit. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 83 seconds. X-Nova, he's invis, but not out of sight. They'll kill off a second, and that is an overstep from EHOME that goes wrong.
Aeon Disc ready to be assembled as soon as he gets low health. I really like this play. A lot of people would just have the Aeon Disc in their inventory, but he doesn't want to get it popped prematurely.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Mars used his, or not BKB. He might have used BKB soon though.
Minotaur Horn. Shards block out Monet, so does the Fissure.
And he's getting Radiance burned, he can't blink.
Now he's hit with the Wraithfire Blast. Right clicks coming through, the stunning from Lanham. Sanities. The Snowball is too late, and now Fade, he's gonna die too. He's in some trouble. Invis for a second. Fissure comes in, that hits the Drow on the backlines. They drop down the Dream Coil, that hits on a Monet. They've got the stun. Fade. He's killed off. Trio's dead. They'll buy back. XM gone. X-Nova on the run. Here with Ajit.
The Shaker! He's doing so much work!
From such a distance away.
The Fissure talent plus the Ether Lens is crazy! Like, he's 2 screens away and he's stunning the Drow Ranger. What is this? And a cooldown?
Daedalus for the Drought. And Drought does do a lot of damage. But
Not if you're
like you
fissured.
said, not when you're fissured from 2 screens away.
Yeah. You can't BKB anticipating that they're gonna get fissured, you know? Like, there's just no way. Oh, Lanham again popping the smoke.
Yeah, he's done this so many times, but they've got the silence, the Waning Rift. They've silenced up this Wraith King, put him up in the air with the Walrus Punch, but look at the Fissure, as in the Totem. It's hitting on X-Nova as well as Chalice. They'll pop the BKBs around the Horn. Sanity's Cook's going to be dropped into the Tusk as well as XM, but XM's got the BKB off. Right clicks coming through. There's the Waning Rift, silencing up the next Assassin. Once again, they get the kill on the XSS. They'll look over the Tusk. Requiem down. Down goes Fade. Fissure again. It locks up Ajit. He's on the run. They got the kill on X-Nova and Fade, so both supports are gone, but the buyback is used by Abaddon. They don't move forward for Ajit, and I think that's kind of lucky for EHOME.
You know, they're not overplaying their cards, they're not overchasing. But you can really see this damage output from the Dire side. Wraith King popped in 2 seconds.
Now, I don't think Dire are doing a bad job themselves. Fissure, Totem, locking them down. There it is again, every 3.3 seconds.
Good job there by X-Nova though. Oh, another
Fissure
Fissure
again.
Oh, he mistimed that a little bit.
Phase shift. Ooh, stun.
No ult on X-Nova here.
Carapace, X-Nova, 26 seconds without borrowed time. He's got the Glimmer Cape. Now the Illusory Orb forward. Dream Coil placed down. It's onto Borax. They've got the control. Can they get the kill on the Earthshaker? Finally, they'll take him away.
But he died for
XM
it.
loses his life for this one. Silence right clicks coming in with BKB. Pop by Ajit looking over at Monet. Takes out the first life. They've got Lanham wrapped up inside the arena. They get the kill with the God's Rebuke. Monet now moving forward. Throws a Wraithfire Blast.
2
that
seconds.
hits onto the Abaddon, who doesn't have borrowed time. He goes down. XSS, BKB. But down goes Chalice. He's gone for 2 minutes. And they've got the Requiem as well as the raises onto Ajit. Trying to get the damage with the Gust. Right clicks in, but the Fissure is out, as well as the Totem. They block down Ajit, and they will take down the Drow, and they will finish him off for 90 seconds. He does have buyback, but Mars and Abaddon do not. Yeah, you need the arena for some help. You let them take the top set of racks, maybe go through mid. Bottom still has a tier 2.
They might be just going for the throne here.
They want to force the Drow buyback.
Yeah. So,
There's the glyph.
do you hold the buyback or do you keep it for next game?
There's your answer.
You don't keep it for next game.
You need to have a next game to keep it for it.
Yep. It's like 2.5 seconds or something on the totem. Oh yeah, he's using it. 2.3.
2.3.
That's literally perma-stun. 6 seconds fissure.
Fissure duration's 8 seconds.
They didn't give it to the Shaker. I'm really disappointed. If the Shaker dies, they can actually lose this game.
This game's getting deep into it. We're almost on the tier 5s.
Yep, 10 more minutes.
Very
Another smoke
tense.
up. Man, Nixon isn't so fast. How much movement speed does he have? 580.
Stun. Fissure from a distance with the totem. X-Nova locked up. Monet goes to the Abyssal Blade. Snowball out. Walrus Punch onto the Wraith King. White Album over to the side, getting hit by Ajit. Right clicks come through. They'll get the kill onto Lanham. They also took out Monet. They'll drop down the Dream Core. The Fissure comes in. Over from Borax. He's over to the left. Very far away. Phase shift. Down goes Monet. He's gone for 100 seconds. He does have buyback. Walrus Punch. And his gap gets popped. Fissure comes in. Nothing to stop the TP from White Album. And EHOME are defending.
We've seen this so many times where Drow just on a high ground just, you know, defends forever and becomes too much to deal with in the end.
Gets that hypothermia.
Yep.
They're in here. They're ready. Ward down, Snowball out. It's on to Lanham. BKB as well as the Blink going onto the back lines, looking for something. The Sanity's Clips is going to be dropped. They've got the Yules up into the air. So the BKB being popped here by the Shadow Fiend. They get the kill over on a Fade. They'll look towards the back, but they've got the Arena down around XSS. He ends up dead. He's gone for 93 seconds without buyback. They've bought back on Fade. They do have the extra help from this Tusk. Monet fighting the Mars. He's away from the rest of his team, and it looks like Chalice will die here. Double kill, though, as they also took out Lanham. So Lanham gone for 100 seconds. There's the Requiem. X-Nova drops. He's got buyback as well. All these heroes from the side of EHOME have buyback from the right clicks. Finally on top of Ajit. They'll take out the Drow. He buys back too. Blink, Walrus Punch going in the Snowball. That hits on a Monet as well as Borax. Abyssal Blade used, though. Fade ending up dead again. He's gone for 114 seconds. Chalice, X-Nova thinking about going in on this. There's the Blink as well as the Silence with the right clicks. TP out is successful. White Album, he does just escape. But they're looking forward for Monet. He does still have reincarnation, so getting him killed twice is going to be a problem. Arcane Blink going into the Abyssal. I want to see it. I want to see it. So bad.
It looks really funny. And it does a lot of damage. Of course, he also built the Shard, which just gives him more spell amp. 15%, I think, extra. Oh, Hex Initiation.
Yeah,
and broken.
Wow, X-Nova.
No buyback.
Killed immediately. Now they've got the Abyssal Blade right onto Ajit. He's in too far. He's in too deep. And now he'll pop the BKB, but he's hit up with the bash. They've got the Blink forward from White Album, trying to put him down for good. They've got the Aegis out of his hands. They get the Kona line on the Arena was already used with the Sanity's Clips coming out from XSS, but he's going to be dead for 100 seconds. They've used the Fissure. Blink away from Ajit, trying to get the Bolting shot in. There's the Requiem popped by White Album, trying to get enough damage in, but it just doesn't seem like it will be. You've got Monet continuing to chase onto Ajit. There's the Waning Rift coming through onto Monet. Right clicks in. Fissure blocking. There's the totem. There's the kill. Taking out Ajit down for 2 minutes. Chalice the next target of focus here. The Abyssal comes in. White Album needs to back off because XM's going in deep. Cheese eaten, running away. Walrus punches out. Borax ends up dead. He's going to buy back as well. White Album gone. He buys back too. But now Monet, reincarnation, that's going to get popped. Chalice right in his face. Shards are blocking him away from getting the kill onto the Mars. They're actually initiating on him, but stun, not in time. Fade ends up dead. White Album gets the kill. 3 heroes gone on the side of EHOME while the Ancient is taking damage here on the side of ASTER. They need to be very careful taking these long, drawn-out fights. And, I think, yeah, holds the Requiem on that. Snowball comes in, Fear away, and just popped. Like, it's such a split fight. And then here's the chase, just
Look
going
how
for
fast
Ajit.
he is. They're trying to go for the GG. 30 seconds.
Until the Drow, they've got the Arena as well as the Spear up into the air. BKBs, they're leashed up with Dream Core. They get the kill on the line. They'll look over as the Earthshakers. Oh, Echo Swipe drop. They get the kill on X, and they're taking the puck. They look over at Chalice. They'll finish up the Mars. Buyback from XM, 17 seconds until you've got the Drow look over the tier 4 tower, but they are working this without buybacks. The only one available is this Wraith King. They might just need to leave. The Glyph was used. The Abyssal Blade's picked up for White Album. They just don't have the damage to get through this tower and finish the game. It is oh so close for both these teams, and we're going to hit that 60-minute mark. Have that Waning Rift, AoE in range. That's really good. Get to the back lines, get on top of Borax.
Yep.
As he's been trying to focus him.
Ravekin went into Mjolnir. So quiet, you just hear the thing.
Walrus Punch comes in, but there's the Abyssal Blade used by Monet. Fissure from a distance, as well as the Impel. Now inside of multiple heroes with the BKB pop by both of them. Fade, Chalice already dead. They've got buybacks available. XM trying to get away. He's into the phase shift and now back and available. However, they'll focus their attention onto X Nova. Triple kill for Monet real quick.
Everyone with buybacks. Mars jumped into the Nyx Impale without BKB. Looking at each other for 7 minutes until buybacks are up again.
There's one used by X Nova. Courier. Okay.
What's in that?
A gem.
A gem only, okay.
Drops in between where the tier 4s used to stand. Only one up and available. They'll go through back door.
Book of the deck coming in handy here.
Back door does nothing. Fissure, that hit on Ajit.
There's too much damage though. Do we just go for Megas? Yeah, because Mars is still holding his
Right
buyback.
clicks coming out from Ajit. Rayfire Blast. Ajit moving forward. Now hit with the Impale. They'll go after X Nova, who's got the borrowed time pop. Ooh, Abyssal Requiem! That hits 3. That fears them back. Is it going to be enough? The BKB's been popped. They've got the arena down. That's around on 3 of these heroes. They've got the Ag that was built on the Wraith King, so they've got these heroes for a little bit longer, but they'll get the kill onto a couple. Wraith King is still alive and in deep. Echo Slam dropped down and just popped, but it's not enough damage from EHOME. They are going down one by one. They've got the buyback available on Ajit. These heroes alive for a little bit longer again with that Ags, but now finally the OG falls. Down goes Earthshaker as well as White Up. They get the life out of the hands of the Wraith King, who doesn't have reincarnation, so he's gonna drop here. It's just a matter of time. There he goes. They've got buyback on the Wraith King. EHOME, they helped, but the arena from Chalice, that's laid out perfect. Get the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King. And then they kill off this Abaddon. They get the first life from Drow, but
Oh my god, they have to be so careful.
Ajit has
Oh no,
buyback.
they had 2 buybacks. They just came off cooldown on Raid, and now they're 5v2.
Yeah, they might just win this game. They'll look over at Ajit. There's the BKB. They're going to go for the
GG.
throne and just finish it.
I was not aware that the buyback was like 10 seconds away from being up again.
Aster taking the series 2-0. EHOME, all they had was Drow and Puck to fight, but it's Book of the Dead that actually helps them take that throne really quickly.
Surprised they didn't
And,
even try though. You know, they were sitting
yeah.
and found. They kind of like, okay, take it.